Mr. Scullin, understanding everything that I have laid out, how do you plead to count 1, aggravated murder and unspecified felony?
No contest.
And how do you plead to the 1-year firearm specification under that count?
No contest.
How do you plead to the 3-year firearm specification under that count?
No contest.
And how do you plead to count 2, murder, also an unspecified felony?
No contest.
And how do you
The state would have presented evidence that on the afternoon of October the 23rd, 2017, Melinda Pleskovic, the victim in this case, was murdered while inside her home in Strongsville, Cuyahoga County, Ohio. Ms. Pleskovic was shot 3 times and stabbed 36 or 37 times. The evidence would have shown that around 8 o'clock p.m. that night, the victim's husband, Bruce, arrived home to find her body. Also with Bruce was the defendant in this case, Jeffrey-Scullin, who was engaged to Ms. Pleskovic's daughter, Anna. The evidence would have shown that police responded to the scene and obtained a search warrant for the Chevy Silverado truck that the defendant was driving on that night. That search yielded a knife in the back seat of the truck. A field test of the knife showed human blood on the blade, and subsequent DNA testing of that knife revealed both the defendant's DNA on the handle and the victim's blood on the blade. At that time, Detective Stoltz obtained an arrest warrant for the defendant. He was arrested at the Strongsville Police Department on October the 31st, 2017. During questioning that night, and again the following day, he gave a full confession to killing Melinda Pleskovic on the night of October the 23rd. The defendant also told the police the location of the second murder weapon, which was a .357 caliber revolver.
Well, no, my client's still maintaining his innocence. What he did is he saw the pain that the family was suffering through the 3 days of the suppression hearing, and despite how he might be portrayed, he's not a cold-blooded killer. Instead of making them suffer further and he has some very legitimate factual defenses. There's some defenses that you probably heard us relating to, whether it's DNA or other evidence that wasn't collected properly. He still had those, but rather than making the victim's family suffer through a 41-witness trial, we're going to go over to the Court of Appeals and deal with our legal issues over there.
Certainly, you know, the nature of this crime was such that putting forth these facts in court was going to be very difficult for this family, and so certainly I think it's some relief to the family that this thing was brought to closure today and that Mr. Scullin has accepted responsibility for the brutal act that he had committed.